Everyone, so now we are going to do one lab about the Etherchannel. So what we are going to do, we are going to configure the Etherchannel between the router and the switch. Okay, between the router and the switch, because after some time we are going to do one mini project. In that one we need to configure the Etherchannel between the layer 3 and the router. Till now we learn how we can configure the Etherchannel. I hope you remember Etherchannel we are configuring on the layer 3 switch as well as the layer 2 switch. But now first we will do the basic lab to understand the concept how we can configure the Etherchannel on the router. After that we are going to do in our next class mini project. Okay, so let's start. I am going to take the router 1941. Okay, this router I will use. You can use any one. I am using this one and I will use this switch. Let me rename this label as R1 and this as a SW1. Okay, and then I will take this cable. I will connect from here to here. This is one link. I will make one more link from here to here. This is a two link. We need to configure the Etherchannel here. Okay, and here. And also I will connect one machine here. Let me take one computer here. I will connect one computer here like this. So this is the basic setup. Why we are doing this one? To clear our concept. Once we have the good idea and the concept how we can configure the Etherchannel in the layer 3, that is a router, we will do a mini project. Okay, so this is our R1. If you see, we have the interface gigabyte 0x0, 0x1. This is a two interface we are using, R1, and R1 is having the model number is 1941, and I am using one switch, that is 2960, and this one is having the fast Ethernet 0x1, 0x2. So let me write here. We are going to use, I am going to assign the IP 192.168.1.1/24. This IP I am going to assign the port channel. Whatever the logical interface I am going to create here, in that one I am going to assign this IP. Okay, and let me give here also some IP. I will take this as a 192.168.1.2. This is the IP I am going to give to the switch. Okay, this is IP I am going to give to the machine. So let me assign the IP first of all to the machine. I hope you already know. If you have confusion, just click the PC and click the IP config and then write here whatever IP you want to give, 192.168.1.2, and then press tab. Automatically subnet mask will come. Take that one and then write here the gateway 192.168.1.1. 1.1, this should be the gateway. Okay, I assign the IP here. After that we need to do the configuration. So let's go. I will go in the R1, that is R1 CLI. Okay, I log into the R1 CLI. I hope you can see the screen. After that what I will do here, I will write no, and then basic configuration I will go enable config T, then I will change the name of this one as a R1. After that what we will do, we will write here interface. Okay, interface port channel 1. I am going to create port channel 1. So in this one first we need to write here interface port channel 1, and after that we will assign the IP, whatever IP we are planning. I will write IP address, and whatever IP we plan 192.168.1.1, give it space 255.255.255.0, and then we will write no shut here. What I done, just I created the port channel 1. After that I need to add the interface. If you see how many interface we need to add, we have two interface, gigabyte 0x0, 0x1. These two interface I need to add in this port channel. Okay, before what we are doing, whenever we are doing in the layer 3 or layer 2, we are taking multiple interface. In that one we are creating this one. But now when you go for the router, first you will create as a interface port channel. Whatever number you want to give that one. If you want to assign the IP, assign the IP. After that what we will do, we will put the interface in that one. So interface, I will write interface range, because I need to put more than one interface. That's why I am taking the range command, gigabyte 0x0, 0x1. So I will write G 0x0-1. So I selected the multiple interface. After that I will write here no shut, so I can make this interface up, and then we will write here channel group And what is the channel group? We created just now this one, so I need to add this channel group 1. Okay, channel group 1, and then we can end this one. So that's all. This is a configuration. If you see here, show run, and you can see here what we have. This is the logical interface, that is a port channel we created. We assign this IP. If you see, we mix this one and this one by using the on mode. Okay, we use the on mode for this one. So this is our port channel is ready here. Port channel we created. That is, if you remember, Etherchannel is nothing but bundling. Bundling physical multiple interface into one logical interface is known as port channel. Okay, so STP cannot block that one. So this is a configuration. And what else we can do in the switch? We need to go for the switch. Now this one is finished, and if you want to check, you can write show IP interface brief. And if you see, this is our port channel, this is IP we assign, port is up. We mix these two physical interface and we make one logical interface, that one. Okay, now I will go to the switch. So this is my switch, and I need to do this here also. This is the fast Ethernet 0x1, 0x2. So what I will do here, basic configuration, I will go enable, then I will go in the config T, then I will change the name of the switch as a switch 1, and then I will write interface range. I will select the range, that is F0x1 to 2. Okay, this is the multiple interface F0x1 to 2. So I am going to select the multiple interface here. After that, what I will do, I will create channel. I will write here channel group, and whatever number you want to give. If you press question mark, it is support from 1 to 6. Anything we can give. I will give 1 here also, and then mode, and which mode? On mode, because I am using the on mode both the side. So with this one I create here, and now our port channel is ready. But I will make this as a trunk. Our wish, if you don't want to make as a trunk, you no need to also, you can leave. But anyhow, now our port channel is created here. Okay, this one, if you see, this one is created now. And now what I will do here, I will exit this one and I will go under this interface port channel 1. I go inside that logical interface which we created. Then I will write here switch port mode trunk. If I want to make that interface as a trunk, then I will do like this way. Later we will do router on a stick or so many things, so we will make that as a trunk. But now, if you don't want to make your wish, okay, I make that one trunk. Now if you want to check show interface trunk, now you can see this is a port channel, P of 0 is a trunk by using 802.1q trunking protocol. And if you write show IP interface brief, your interface, this one is available, this one if you see. Okay, we mix these two and make this one as a 1. So this is also finished. After that, what we can do, our configuration is, that's all. This is only the configuration to make the ether channel in the switch and in the router. If you see in the router what I done, let me show you again. Here I go, just I created the interface port channel 1, I assigned the IP address, and I put that interface, I selected multiple interface, I write no shut, and I add that channel group 1. That's all in the router. And the switch also same thing we created by using the on mode. Here if you see, I taken the multiple interface and I wrote channel group 1 mode on. After that I make that interface as a trunk. Your wish, whatever purpose you want to use. After that we can go and we can start pinging. Okay, I log into my machine. This is my IP 192.168.1.2. This is my computer. I want to ping the router. So let's do here ping 192.168.1.1 and see reply is coming. Okay, ether channel is working now. If you want, I will do one more way. I will write here so we can test. If you see, it is continuously pinging, right? It is continuously pinging. What I will do now, I will go to the router or switch, anywhere we can go, and I can make one interface as a DON. Okay, even though it will work because we make as a ether channel. So I will log in here. I log into this interface fast Ethernet 0x1 in the switch. I will write here shut. I make that interface DON. If you see here, I make that interface DON, but even though it is working. Why? Because we configure the ether channel. If we did not configure the Ether channel, you will have the issue. What issue you will have? You will have the redundant link here, but the problem here, what you will have, if this link go down, this link will start, but it will take 15 seconds for listening, 15 seconds for learning, 30 seconds it will take, approximately 30 to 50 seconds it will take if it is a to start this port. If we did not configure the Ether channel, then this port will take 30 seconds to start working. Or if we configure the rapid spanning tree here, it will take less than 10 seconds. But now as we configure the Ether channel, immediately it is working. Okay, immediately it is working, so we don't have any packet drop here. Everything is working perfectly. Even this port go down. Okay, now let me bring this port. I will write no shut. I bring that port up. If you see here, STP is working, and if you see, this will come up. Okay, this will come up, and let's see, we have some packet drop here. Which port I done here? I done the same port, right? F0/1. So this should not disturb. Something wrong here. Why they disturb here? Now it came. Let me check again. It dropped something, but ideally it will not drop. In the packet tracer they have some issue. Let me do again. See here what I am saying. I will write here no shut. I make this interface down. Which one? I will write here shut. I make this one interface F0/1 as a down. So if you see, reply is coming. No packet drop here. When I do the other one also down, then packet will drop. Okay, let me go to the other interface. Because we configure Ether channel, that's why our traffic is going from here. Okay, I will write here Ethernet, fast Ethernet 0/2, and here also I will write shut. So now you will have drop. Both the link is down. You will have the packet drop here. If you see, both the link are down. That's why we have packet drop. And also if you check here, Ether channel, show Ether channel summary. What we will have here, if you see this one, D means down, this one. Okay, if you want to enable that one, I will write interface range fast Ethernet 0/1-2 and write no shut. I make this interface up. Okay, so anyhow, this is a basic setup. We are learning how we can configure the Ether channel if you have the router. So if you see here, we have the router here. Let me take, where is my pen tool? Okay, if you see here, this is the router. In this one I make this as a P of 01 and I assign the IP. This one we make P of 01. This is our what we can say, this is the OP of 01, that is the Ether channel. So here what we learn, how we can configure the Ether channel between the R1, that is the router, and the switch. In our next class, what we will do, we will do little big. This is very small. In our next class, we are going to do mini project for Ether channel. How we can configure the Ether channel in the router and layer 3 switch, and we can play with that one. We can create some static route, default route. We will create one VLAN, and we will do the inter VLAN. So many things we will do in our next class. Okay, this is only to understand the concept. You need to remember how we can configure the Ether channel. Here what I done, we use the on mode. Okay, thank you. See you in our next class. Bye.